come out for the game. So it's 1.03, which came out yesterday. So at this stage it's about 24 hours old. Looking at the patch notes, essentially, well, I guess the main things that it's done has reduced the amount of spirit emblems that some of the tools require. So that would hopefully in part make it a little bit easier. It has, however, changed, I guess, the way some of the characters' posture decreases, so that may make life a little bit tougher in places. Also, the divine confetti, so that they've increased the rate drop of that. Also, looking at this, so I guess when we said there about the posture and vitality, particularly around the blazing bull, which is the first big boss in the game. Now, a lot of what we're talking about here is obviously we're still in the early part of the game because we're not that good at it, so we haven't even got to the blazing bull yet, but it's nice to know that when we do get there it might be a little bit easier. Lowered the price of the information sold by Aniyama. Unfortunately, we've already paid Aniyama for his information. He's the peddler that you find partway along Ashina Outskirts, which we've already done in our videos. I'll go through and show you that again just here as well. And other than that, there's not too much stuff other than sort of in performance and stability fixes. Then some that relate to the PC, and obviously we're on PS4. So that's the overall guide of the patch 103. Going to sort of just play through the early areas of the game, have a bit of a look around and see if we notice any of these making a massive change for how we play the game, and hopefully making life a little bit easier for us. Okay, so let's go and have a bit of a look. I guess probably since we've last played, a couple of things what we have managed to do in terms of areas. So we have the Ashina Outskirts. You would have seen the video we posted where we've managed to get past the ninja. So here, sorry, we'll go to Hirata Estate first. So we've been able to get past the ninja, which has opened up this area here in the bamboo thicket, and then also we found the Hirata Estate main hall by kind of going in a backwards way. So what we might do is if we drop in here, and then I'll show you these two different areas as to where we're up to. Both of them we're blocked, of course, by bosses. This one here I didn't sort of go too far into, and then this one here actually got knocked out by a purple ninja in a secret area. So I'll spend a bit of time showing you both of those right now. So we'll go to here first. This just allows us to backtrack, and I'll show you where that where the entrance to that sort of main area is. Okay, so if we head on up the hill, that takes us into the new area, but this here is simply back through where that ninja assassin was causing us grief until we managed to beat him the other day. So what we'll do is we'll take some of these guys out. Oh, I did a really bad job there. So let's jump down here and sort old mate out. There we go. This game is an abusive relationship. Okay, what I need to do is actually lock on and do this properly. Okay, so there should still be one more guy here. Okay, so far everything's feeling pretty similar. I don't need to, but I'll sneak up here and take one of these guys out. Like I said, there's no reason for it. Just because we can, right? And we'll get around this bloke. I won't leave that lady behind. Okay, so this secret area that we're talking about, if we jump over here and then swim all the way around here, okay, and then from here okay. So this brings us to this little temple. There's quite a few characters around. So we'll try and pick them off one by one. I'll sneak up the back here. Ah, that's not what we wanted. Those guys obviously become quite difficult once they know you're around. Okay. So I need to go and take out old mate. So he was going to cause me untold grief. Okay. Right. Wasn't quick enough to get away there. So obviously quite a few people there. We'll get away from them. I just want to show you how to get there. So you get to this point and then you just wall jump. And then when you get to the top of the wall, you get to the main area. So there'll be some, let's see where everybody is. Obviously someone could see me when I came out of the hole. So there's your save point. Not a lot going on at this point. Oh, there they are there. So for some reason, I haven't been doing myself any favours tonight. Now I've not actually gone along here before, so last time I got to the top of that and just had a bit of a look and then disappeared, so this is all kind of new to me at this stage. There is one more person who can see me. Where are they? Hidden up the back. Ah. Gotta be in strife here. Oh no, got away with it. So look, I've got to say, given like I don't think that I'm playing particularly well, but it does feel just a little bit more forgiving. If that makes any sense. It just in the past, if I was to have done silly things like I have been trying to fight these guys without locking onto them, previously that just would have seen me get destroyed, yet I've managed to get away with it a couple of times in this video already. Now for some reason, I want to know what that is. Or is that just the other side of that? Okay, let's have a look. Oh, wow. See, that's how good I am at this. Let's just resurrect so that we don't lose everything. So there's obviously just the save point. So before we do anything dumb again, let's try and take advantage of some of the work we've done here and just see where we end up. Ceramic shard. Totally not worth the effort. Now, I'm just going around here to see if we've got any fish. Huh. Okay. Right, coin purse. So obviously, given that we are concentrating on the early part of the game, those coin purses are important because when you die you lose all of your cash that's just sitting there. So if it's in a coin purse, you don't lose it, which is great. Part of me doesn't want to go up here. Is there anything in there I should be trying to look for? Right. I feel like at any point I'm walking into an ambush. But at least if I can take him out. Ah, see? I've done it again. Just not doing myself any favours. Oh, great. And there's a special enemy there as well, so that's really gone badly for me. I'm just going to sit here for a bit and see if they all chill out, and then I might try and approach that a little more sensibly. But this was meant to be just a quick overview of life, not getting involved in a mini-boss I didn't know existed. Okay, so they've all chilled out a bit. So we've got some lunatic in the middle there that we need to watch out for. What I'm probably going to do is not worry about that, and we'll jump back out. I'll show you these different areas. So that's the shortcut to there. To save fighting those other lunatics that are down the bottom of the well, I'll just travel back to where we came from, which was there. So you can see one of the issues that I have with this game when I'm not that good at it. We've run into that roadblock up there with the mini-boss and all of those characters. There's no way I'd beat a mini-boss with that 6 or 7 strong contingent around him, so I'd have to figure out how to take them all out initially. Going this way, what I've got to deal with is this. So we get through here and I can beat these guys usually, but then there's an ogre at the top, and that just takes a bit of mucking around to make him go away. So we'll hopefully get to that stage here, and then I'll show you the like a hidden area where you can go up and there's a purple ninja. Okay, so that went alright. Now, if we jump up here, this kind of just gives you a bit of an overview as to what's going on. So that's your ogre up there over the other side of the bridge, and essentially this path winds up that way. It's littered with archers, so you've kind of got to take them out one at a time. So we're going to take this one first. And then our next friend's just here, and again he's surrounded by archers, so we want to make this one quick. And then you can see, so we might take the one out the back first. We'll quickly get over here to this guy. And then down here. Now, okay, so that's cleared that out nicely. We do have another guy down the bottom, but we can do that pretty easily, I think. So if we just jump up here, we'll see what he's doing. Oh, I can't jump through there, that's a shame. Okay. The other thing I have noticed with the patch is it doesn't seem to automatically lock on or lock on as easy as it has been. I've not had this issue as much before. So I'm just going to get out here so I can actually see this bulkhead. Yeah, see that? That's ridiculous. Okay. So now what I need to do is go and alert our little ogre friend, and we'll get him to walk across the bridge slowly, and then when he turns his back we'll take him out. Because honestly, I'm not good enough to beat him any other way. So it's good that he alerts on his own, because then those other two that are there stay there. And at this point I tend to just disappear. Huh. Okay, now I'm in real trouble. Yeah. Terrible. Okay. So this time I'll do the same thing. I'll take out these enemies because obviously everything respawns in this game, and then what we'll do is instead of trying to beat the ogre, I'll just show you where that other shortcut is up to the ninja, and then there'll be just another dead end that I can't get past. Okay, so I have to wait for these guys, because if I chase them up the hill, then I'm going to get in trouble, because not only will I have to fight them, but then I'll also have the archer watching, and that's not what I want. Okay, so let's get up here. Do this nice and quick. And again, take him before the archers cause us grief. Get up the back here to our friends. Oh. Okay, so that gives us a little bit of breathing room. And now we'll just go down and take these two out. Okay, so that went better than last time at least. Still not great, but we're getting there. So look, I might just try that ogre once more and actually execute it properly this time. So he's seen me. Come on, big fella, let's go. So off he comes. That's great. And now we'll hopefully sit here and wait for him to sneak around. I can hear him. What? Has he sent someone else over instead? Okay, I'm totally confused. Where's our ogre friend? He's gone back. Okay. So, let's go and try and bring him across again. Here he comes. Ah, right. My bad. I don't know where that guy came from though. So this time, obviously, when that death blow indicator shows up, I'll actually hit the button and not just pat him on the back like I did last time. Oh, that sucks. You gotta love it when what worked last time doesn't work this time. Oh. He might have been waiting for me, let's be honest. Let's just get up here and chill for a bit. Did he just jump off that ledge then? Bloody madman. Can I get up behind him? That's the thing. He's pretty much watching me. Whoa. Did we just pull off a miracle? Oh, we so did. That's the spirit. Very good. Okay. So before I attempt to go across the bridge, I will just quickly duck off to the right hand side here and show you where one of the secret areas is. So if you jump in over here, and then follow this along, you'll come to this little section here where the bamboo's covering up the cave entrance, and then just take it out. Now, I haven't seen anything in here yet, but you get to this area where you then just jump up. Oh, great demonstration. Okay, now you get up here and you think you've achieved something, and then all of a sudden some bloke in purple comes flying out of that little hut there, and as usual I'm not good enough to deal with it, so he's out. So let's run away and jump back in our little hole. So I have heard, and I'm only going to try this once because I don't want to die, but if you jump away from him, then you can actually sneak back up and get him in secret. But I guess my main concern... Ah, great. Ah. Yep. I'm not cool. So the idea is just to get up there and get him behind him. So I'm going to try that one again, knowing that I can just jump into the water if he comes at me. I mean, I probably could firecracker him. We'll see how we go. If the firecrackers work, I might try and stay and fight him, but again, as you've seen, I don't necessarily have the skills to take him one-on-one. Okay, so that's just going to be way too quick. Will he turn his back so I can resurrect? Wow, so yeah, there you go. That's how quick that all is. So that is 2 of the 3 roadblocks that I'm currently facing, and now I'll show you the 3rd. Okay. So again, in terms of how that patch 1.03 feels, it does feel, like I said, a little bit more forgiving, but again, I'm still stuck in the early game. Every time I feel like I make some progress, I just immediately hit another roadblock, to the point where I don't know how much longer I'll keep playing this game, because it really is just that punishing. I know the idea would be to just practice and get better at it, but I've also got Devil May Cry to play, and I'd probably just rather do that. So just to show you, where am I at? Yep, okay, cool. So a couple of things. Remember at the start I said that old mate was cheaper to get advice from. That's this guy here, right? So you got to give him cash. once you've done that, he turns into a peddler, so you can buy stuff from him. Phantom kunai is what I've bought there. That's an important piece to actually build up your shuriken. I don't have all the other pieces yet, so I spent a lot of time getting $3,000 so that I could buy that, and then found out I couldn't really use it just yet anyway. But that's that guy right there, and we'll leave him to cough up a lung. So this here is essentially where the chained ogre was being held. He's not there anymore, but obviously everyone else respawns, so same deal. Take them all out. It's amazing how that guy either goes straight down or puts up a fight. Now what we'll do is we'll run up here. Now just up around this corner is I'll tell him that we're here. Wow. The worst I've ever done against him, which is wonderful. Okay, so this brings us to the next roadblock. That gentleman right there. So you can see him standing beside the flag. That's another samurai general. Yeah, tried about 5 times to beat him and haven't done it. I will try it again here and see how we go. The other thing, if we go up this way, it says here that the door can only be opened from the other side. To get to it, you have to do some kind of insane wall jump. So you've got to kind of jump out there, but somehow jump against that wall and then jump across over onto that, and I've tried it a handful of times and just can't do it. So yeah, I don't know, no idea, but you'll watch other people do it and it looks like it's the easiest thing on the planet. So let's try and take out this general. First of all, what we've got to do is clear the area of all the henchmen, so we'll let this guy get a little bit closer to us, and then we'll charge him and take him out. So as soon as he turns his back, that'll be the end of him. Perfect. Then I'll quickly get up here and take this bloke out. And then I'll take this guy out. And then what we need to do is get up here. Take this monkey out, because he's annoying. Better take old mate out with the gun as well while I'm at it. Okay. So obviously, we now have one very pissed off samurai general because we've killed everyone. I think I've taken out all of his men. Oh no, there's one more. So we're going to take him out before we even attempt to beat the boss, or the mid-boss as he is. Okay, so the general's coming back. Okay. So where's our friend? There he is there. Came so close. Ah, dearie me. So yeah, completely roadblock, whichever way I decide to go about it. You get those brief moments like we just had there, where it felt like we were almost going to win, and then it just gets taken away from you. I was lucky enough then to go into that battle with full health, which was good. But yeah, still lacking in the skills to get that one right. And that's largely why you'll see these kind of streamed videos, and then you'll see the shorter ones where I actually do manage to fluke a boss. I figure you guys don't necessarily want to watch me dying 100 times. So we'll jump up here. Okay, now I think this time I'm just going to run into it, because what I actually want to do is, instead of one thing I have noticed in this game is if you're performing a kill animation, that will save you. Quickly go take out our friend here with the gun. Oops. Where's our general? Oh, he's still up there jimming around. So let's jump on here. Those monkeys are annoying. Okay, so there's a couple of ways out of here. There's down in there, which I haven't gone to, or there's over the back. Neither way seems super appealing, because I feel like I'm going to get annihilated whichever way I go. Okay, so now that boss is trying to stalk me as well, which isn't great. Oh, has he gone away? Because if he has, I might just go put one on his back and see what happens. Yes, he has. Perfect. Get out of the way. You jump down there. Alright. That's what we get. Exactly the same outcome as before. Very frustrating. Okay, so look, yeah, like I said, they're the roadblocks. Overall, that patch feels like it's slightly better in some ways. My main issue is that I'm sort of having targeting issues, in that if I don't actually make a real conscious effort to do it, it doesn't actually lock on, whereas previously it didn't feel that problematic. But yeah, so in the early game, a lot of the benefits aren't sort of going to do you too many favours. Like I said, you basically get to throw a few more fireworks for cheaper, and when you finally get to the first big boss, being that flaming bull, it's supposed to be tweaked a little bit better and it's sort of easier to beat. But you can see here, if you can't get past the mid bosses like myself, then it doesn't do you much favours anyway. So yeah, hope you guys are better at it than I am. If you're stuck in the early game like I am as well, you're not alone. That guy took way too long to get his own sword. Probably got myself in a bit of strife there. Ooh, that was good. Oh. I think I might end up, hang on, let me just get around here. I'll take this bloody monkey out. Surprisingly difficult to jump up that wall sometimes. Okay. Let's just reassess. I know I keep saying I'm going to go. We'll play until about 45 minutes, so we'll do it for another couple of minutes. I'll see if I can be a little bit smarter with that samurai boss and see if we can jag a win. Oh great, now he's up here. That's not what I want. There is no way in hell I'm beating him surrounded by people. So we'll give away that pipe dream. Yeah. So what I need to do is just completely forget about that for a minute. Because while he's surrounded, I have got zero chance. Let's go down here for a bit of a wander and see what we've got. Okay, there's an item, Divine Confetti. So that's what we were talking about. That is essentially being dropped more readily in the world with that new patch. What does this tell us? Turn back if you value your life. Oh, okay, so there's a headless thing up here that's obviously going to try and kill me. Oh, what's that looking at? Nothing. Is there anything up there I can... It's almost like it's brought me out here for no reason. Oh, can I get down there somehow? I feel like if I do that I'm just going to kill myself for no reason, and that's not cool. Yep, and then I did it anyway. Perfect end, really, let's be honest. Let's just see when it loads up where it puts me. I'm glad someone bothered to comment on the video, but the comment makes no sense to me. It might be a part of the lore of this game, I don't know. I'm not one of those people that tends to get into the lore of a game. I tend to just play it and have fun. And if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. So guys, look, what I will do is definitely wrap it up there. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you don't like it. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell, do all that good stuff. Comment, let us know what you think. Let me know if you got any tips for me, because clearly I need them. As you can see in the description, the YouTube channel where all this stuff obviously sits is Mogboy's Toys. There is a fair bit of stuff there for younger kids, because we've got between us. We've got four young kids, so there's a fair bit there for the young kids, but there is obviously games like this and other things where it's for older boys anyway. So yeah, head on over there and check that out. And what we might do is I'll just take this guy out one more time and then we'll wrap it up. It's gonna make me look silly, not quite. Yeah, cool, and we'll end it there. Cheers.